taking a quick moment to vlog before my workday begins. I gotta head in. I have an insanely busy day today. I have work and then we are leaving town right after to go to a wrestling show, which I probably will be adding. And then we're leaving right after that to go to my sister's house. So I might have a full half hour today together to actually get anything done unless I want to read in the car. This might actually be the thing that convinces me to get an audiobook. And I'm not happy about it. I will check in with you in a little bit.
This is only getting worse.
Hey guys, back again, checking in. We are on the way to the wrestling show. It is foggy. You can see it in the back windows. That's not like window tint. That is literally how foggy it is. I'm changing up my TBR entirely because I decided that I didn't want to stop reading the book I was reading, and it counts. So instead of the Gauguin connection that I was doing, I am now doing Tortured Dreams by Hadina James. The main character is a sociopath, so it works for that new, I don't even remember the prompt right now, I'll look it up later. And I have not done much reading today, so I'm off to a horrible start. But I probably will be filming at least a little bit of the wrestling show to show you guys, because I want you to love wrestling as much as I do. I'll check in with you guys in a bit. It is Saturday morning, the 15th. I still have not finished one book. I did a little bit more reading of Tortured Dreams in the car. But now I gotta go to my younger sister's college graduation. So still gonna be holding up. Oh, gotta go. Ladybug! Are you happy your mama graduated today? Really happy. We're really excited.
Does she know cat, or are they all just living?
Oh, what's the cat say? What does Linda say? What's the cat say?
You gotta get him started young.
She could do it and watch it. It's a really cute toddler. No.
Finally home. I did some reading throughout the graduation ceremony. I hope my sister didn't mind. And I had a great time going out to lunch with my friend, my family, and seeing my nieces. Those are the two little ones you saw. So it was a lot of fun. I got some reading done, not a lot. I really afraid that I'm not going to win this. But I am home. I actually got to get some work done on the indie list. I got so many replies that I really got to stay on that, or else I'm just going to fall so far behind. So I'm going to add some more names to that, then get to some reading, then dinner, and some other things. Yeah. Really questioning if doing this Witchathon was the right thing, but I'm going to keep going. I'll check in with you in a bit. Please ignore my hair. I finished Tortured Dreams. I just set it out. Kind of went down in what's the word I'm looking for? General story, I guess, general quality. The main character was a sociopath, but kind of felt like everyone was written like a sociopath. Like, a lot of really big stuff happened, a lot of horrible things happened, and they would be like giggling at the crime scene, like while there were bodies half eaten by rats. And also they constantly kept saying the tongues were cut out, because if the tongues are cut out, the victim can't scream, which is flat out wrong. Like, the throat, like the vocal cords in your throat are what makes the noise. Your tongue just shapes it to make it something that's intelligible. You can still scream and yell if you have your tongue cut out. So the fact that they kept talking about that, and they're supposed to be the experts, and it's flat wrong, took me out of the story. So I probably won't be continuing with it. I mean, the dynamics between the characters are nice, but with the TBR as overladen as mine is, especially with the indie author list, probably need to drop this one for now. But I finished my first book. I will probably be starting my next one tonight. What do I want to go with next? You know what? I'm feeling some James Patterson. I think I'll try The Zoo. And also I want to save the other ebook for when things get busy again. But yeah, one book down. Maybe I can salvage this. I'll check in with you in a bit. There's still a couple hours left in the night, so I'm going to get started on Zoo. I'm a little tired. I've gotten a lot of names added to the indie author list, and I'm super excited about that. But I really need to tear into this. I'm going to catch back up. Check in with you in a bit. It is Sunday, December 16th. I am tired and very out of it, but today is like the only day I have off entirely, so I really need to get like the entirety of the rest of the book read and the next one started to catch up. It shouldn't take me that long in theory. I don't know. I'm very out of it. I'll check in with you in a bit. So I am over a fourth of the way through the book. You can see there. It's actually getting good. It's picking up a little bit. The action's kind of starting, so I'm a little bit more excited. Still worried about that ending though, but I'm hopeful. I'll check in with you in a bit. Okay, I'm over halfway done with the Zoo. I even stopped to record my in December video. That took forever to put together. I just could not get the editing software to work for nothing. Guess I'm still stuck with Movie Maker, but whatever. Then I need to get to work on the indie author list a bit, add at least 20 to 30 more names. I gotta keep on that, or else I will just be drowning in notifications. But hopefully I think I'm good to finish this today. Fingers crossed. Less than 100 pages left. I still got a little bit to go. But I think if I go hardcore, maybe like 45 more minutes, we'll do it and then I can start. I don't know. I'll figure out what I'm going to do next. But it turned out pretty well. The answer isn't as dumb as I was afraid of. They've got the solution, or they got the reason for the animals going crazy. They haven't figured out the solution yet. So we'll be interested to see what that is. Oh, and the president is a woman in this book. I appreciate that. Not too bad. And I finally finished Zoo by James Patterson and Michael Ledwidge. Kind of a little bit of a downer ending. An ending open to, well, not even open to interpretation, but like kind of left in the air, but it really worked. I think the problem that this book brought up was too gigantic of one to solve in one book. So if this was going to be a standalone, you weren't going to have it all perfectly solved. So I really liked it. And then I started Fatal Baron by Lisa Jackson. Not too far into it, and this is the big one, but I am 2 days into the Witchathon, 2 books in. I'm back on track. If I can do this in 2 or 3 days, I should have plenty of time, I think. I might still be cutting it close, but I think I can do it. It's Monday, December 17th, and I've got about 10 minutes before I have to go into work. So I'm going to get 10 minutes of reading done. Let's see how well this works. So today was, if you've never worked in the education system in the month of December, I envy you. It's awful. You're basically peeling kids off the walls. I did a little bit of reading before, a little bit of reading at lunch. If I work out, I can probably get a couple hours of reading in. This book is reading much more slowly than I had anticipated, and it's the longer one. And with how stressed out I've been feeling, I'm starting to second guess choosing this one. The last one I read so easily, though. I might have to choose another book before I start falling into an unintended reading slump. I'll get back to you with that. So I went to go pick my husband up from work, and it was really dark in the car, so I couldn't bring the physical book I had. So I started reading the ebook, and like, that one just flew. Like, I really enjoyed that one. So I have the other book. I'm not going to switch to reading that one only yet because it is the only other ebook I have. And again, I like the ebook to be the kind of like in between where like if I'm stuck somewhere and I don't have one of the physical books with me, I can go to the ebook because it's on my phone. So I'm not going to dedicate to that one yet, but it's nice to know that it's not a total reading slump. It might just be the book I'm currently working on, which is making me question whether or not I need to go through it. I've already switched one. This is a lesson in not picking your TBRs out too far ahead of time. But for right now, I'm going to keep trying. I might have to change it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm getting farther through. I think by pushing get halfway through tonight, and since I already started another book, getting halfway through this one, I think I'm sitting well. Still have till Friday. But there's one really easy prompt, and that is my hot beverage. It doesn't look very good. It's tea. It's actually really delicious. It's apple cinnamon spice. It is my favorite. So this will be a really easy prompt. I always love that Rhiannon includes these prompts, these random do this while reading, and it counts as you completing a prompt and you don't actually have to read a book for it. This is delightful. Thank you, Rhiannon. Halfway done with Fatal Burn. I still have an hour to kill before bed, but I'm not going to do much more reading. I've noticed my stress levels increasing a lot lately, and I think a part of it is the fact that I'm trying to stuff so much in my non-working hours with the indie list and trying to keep the reading up, and how many videos have I filmed in a short period of time, and I need to take some time just to chill, to reset for the next day, especially with the week before Christmas being what it is in an elementary school. So I'm going to wrap this vlog up right here. I'll get the second half up later, as well as a wrap up for the Witchathon. I'm feeling a lot more hopeful than when I started, so I'm really glad about that. Thank you so much for coming along, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a marvelous tomorrow.